Welcome live to the Cambridge Ice Arena. It is the men's 104th men's varsity match between Cambridge University and the Oxford Blues. We have had a minute's silence pre-game for the situation in the Ukraine. We have had the national anthems of both Canada and Great Britain. Now we will have the ceremonial puck drop. So the two captains meet at centre ice. Ivan Grega, the Cambridge captain, Matthew Downer, the Oxford Blues captain. That's the ceremonial puck drop.
They contribute money to this.
It was Heather Richardson. The Richardson family has been generous donors to the construction of the rink and the Cambridge Club. Heather's son Thor was captain of the Cambridge Blues seasons 2012 and 13. Aidan is wearing number 88 for Oxford. A huge thank you to the whole Robinson family for what they've managed, or what they have done in support of ice hockey here in Cambridge. Cambridge Ice Arena hosting both the 104th men's varsity and the 39th women's varsity, won by Cambridge 6-3 over Oxford Blues you want to go back and check out that game, it will be available to you. The same place you're watching this, the Cam Sport YouTube page. Both sides, both starting fives are on the ice. The goalies getting the creases cut, ready for competition. Cambridge going with the top line of Samuel Morosi, Martin Limbach-Stokin, Scott Partington. Then a one defensive pairing, Ivan Gregor, Jonathan Koenig. The man between the pipes, number 31, Matthew Neville. The forward line for Oxford Blues, Henry Ryu, Sean Hazarai, Eric Budgell, Matthew Downer, Christian Norton. In fact, it's Niles Lager and Kirsten Turpey and Eli Harris-Trent, the man between the pipes, as we are underway, the 104th Men's Varsity Cambridge Oxford Live. Oxford trying to clear the zone. They failed to do so. Huge collision in open ice. Limbach-Stokin sent to the ice, and that's puck runs off of Jonathan Parker's stick, out of bounds. Ivan Gregor, the captain, onto the ice for Cambridge. Cambridge make an early line change. Lucas Maddalena with the A on his chest goes against Fasega. Fasega won the draw, dumped in. That was Lager letting Maddalena know about that hit. Behind goal, Koenig. Huge drive at the body there by Lager. Been picked up in his own zone by Turpey. Sent down the ice. Koenig tries to dump it in. Tamasauskas comes across the blue line with it. Into the corner for Cambridge. Turpey sends it back around for Oxford. First minute of play is over. Evgeny Goncharov. Fasega using the body to great effect. Parker dumps it in. Glove save, first of the game. Eli Harris-Trent in the Oxford goal. These two teams are playing for the King Edwards VII trophy, gifted by the King himself. Evan Talbot going in on goal, out of bounds, out of play. 18:30 left, period number one here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. We're tied 0-0 in the 104th Men's Varsity match. Limbach-Stokin and Henry Ryu in the face-off circle, won by the Oxford centerman. Ogariv cleared it around, back there on net. Scott Partington had a great game last week against the Imps. Can't get it on goal. Morosi back into the corner. Limbach-Stokin. Centering effort. Morosi not able to get his stick on the puck. Gregor to the opposite corner. Shot on goal, save. Eli Harris-Trent called into action early, both sides. Changing it up, 17:15 to go. Period number one. Maddalena won the draw. Richardson able to clear. And we're heading back to the Oxford zone. Icing is the call. The big Canadian Aidan Richardson wears number 88. Lists Phil Kessel as his favourite player. Evgeny Goncharov keeping it in the zone for Cambridge. And for a net. Save made. Harris-Trent seal between his blocker and the ice. And again, Again, full changes coming for both sides. Face-off doesn't yet leave the zone for Oxford. Cambridge on the offense with it. Great battling in the corner. It's going to come with Koenig. Came off a stick. I think it was Versega's stick. Didn't go through. Ivan Grega puts it into the corner. Thomas Griffiths in front of net. Can't get it in front of net. And now we'll clear the zone for Oxford. First time in a while, Ivan Grega sends it the length of the ice. It's taken a touch off an Oxford blade. Icing will be ruled off. Lindback Stoking keeps it in the zone. Great use of the body in the corner. Thomas Griffiths. Shot on net. Lindback Stoking forces the save from Harris Trent, using his shoulder and blocker to great effect. Oxford coming forward now as Cambridge making the line change. Controlled use of the body there by Samu Morosi. Johnny Parker finds Partington. That's been picked up by Ryu. Played very high level junior hockey back in Canada, originally from South Korea. Partington trying to change the pace. Morosi rips it on net. Save by Eli Harris Trent. Partington. No arms raised on the play. No foul. No penalty there either. Great use of the body by Lindback Stoking. The alternate captain helping out his teammate. And it's been whistled off. Lindback Stoking headed to the box. Cross-checking the call. So the first power play of the evening. Lindback Stoking, 2 minutes cross-checking was the call. Oxford on the power play. Cambridge. First time to see their penalty killers. Did not get a lot of ice time last time. That's a beautiful clear of the zone by Evgeny Goncharov. Ryu. Downer. Oxford leaving their zone. Versega just over the blue line. Cleared immediately by Ivan Grega. Madalena on the forecheck. But that's going to be a downer. The Oxford captain drops back. Centering ice pass. Versega rips it high wide of the goal. Ryu kicks it towards Lager in the corner. Nils Lager has a downer on the blue line if you can find him. Patient play, 1:07 left on the power play. Sent back around goal. Broken up by Ivan Grega. Clears the zone. And both sides making changes. Cambridge's women's PK unit were nearly flawless. Just one goal conceded on about 10 kills. How will the men fare in this one, the 104th men's varsity match? Campus. He's got Agariv behind him. Campus now. Centering ice. Can't keep up with it. Nils Lager. 18 seconds left on the power play, and another long pass down the ice. Beautiful, beautiful pass to Campus from Harris Trent, the goalie. Whipped right back down the ice, and that is a very good kill as Lindback Stoking returns to the ice. Cambridge with their top line. Oxford clearing the zone. Madalena wanting a change. Fasega battling with Koenig. Koenig, great use of the stick to clear the or prevent entry to the Cambridge zone. Ryu. Agariv. Scott Partington. Fasega, good stick lift. Blocker save. Harris Trent. Don't think that was bound for goal, but Partington, always a danger man. Neutral ice, Johnny Parker. And that's going to go into, well, behind the Cambridge goal. Evgeny Goncharov. Tan gets away from Tamasauskas. Coming over the blue line, Budgel from London, Ontario. He claims it to be the best London. Tamasauskas driving in. Shot on goal, makes its way through to Harris Trent, who he's gonna freeze the puck. Did a great job preventing anything going through the 5-hole there. So the 5-hole is the gap between the goalie's leg pads and the ice. Another centering shot, shot on goal, saved to the corner, Ivan Grega. He's had plenty of goals this season for a defenseman. Tries to dump it in. Now has to do some defending. Downer is opposite number. Ivan Grega. It just gets out the zone. Fasega, great use of the body. Just got his stick to it there. Jonathan Koenig. Icing waved off. Beautiful pass down to Fasega. That allows Oxford. In fact, that allows Oxford to not only make a change, but for a moment it looked like they were going to make something happen on the offense. Thomas Griffith. Goes through on goal. No shot in the end. That was Jonathan Yan. Sorry, Jack Yan. So that's been picked up, ripped on net. Goal! Scored! Oxford lead. Sean M has arrived. And Oxford lead it 1-0. So the goal goes to Hazarai, the assists Henry Ryu and Niles Lager. So Cambridge, arguably the better team so far, is Lindbach Stoken. To finish that thought, they trail. Jonathan Koenig rips it on it. Scott Partington throws himself to the ice, trying to get a blade on it. He can't. Lindbach Stoken battling in the corner. 10:36 left in the first period of play here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. Jonathan Koenig does break out that play. A tame effort through a crowd of dark blue bodies. Koenig rips it from the blue line again. Never really a danger. Keeps it in the zone brilliantly. That one leaves the zone, but so had Lindbach Stoken, so no offsides. Campus very, very nearly had a breakaway opportunity. Partington, great use of the stick. And now Tan, bringing it forward. Tan rips it on net. Partington! Oh, great save, Eli Harris Trent. And that's going to leave the Oxford zone. Evgeny Goncharov flicks it around behind net. Great battle along the boards. Tomasauskas centers. It stays out. And Henry Ryu trying to exit the zone. He does exit the zone. Goncharov heads to the corner. Tries to centre, that was blocked. And now Oxford, they clear the zone once more. Collision between Ryu and Budgell. Parker, bodies on the ice, no call on the play. Flipped over to Richardson. Richardson using the boards. Ivan Grega. In fact, it will be Koenig. Sends it back around. Thomas Griffiths. Centers for Evan Talbot. Talbot. Now the foot race. No icing. Talbot wins it. Tries to immediately get it to the front of the net. Cambridge third line hard at work. That was centered and saved. Eli Harris-Trent. 8:22 left. First period here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. Oxford lead it 1-0. First line centre Hazarite with the goal. Goncharov from the blue line. And just like that, we're tied at 1 in the biggest game of them all. The goal ripped from the blue line. Evgeny Goncharov. The assist, Martin Limbach-Stokin, Morosi. Now it's Cambridge looking for a quick fire second. They've tied this one up 1-1 in the biggest game of British ice hockey of the season. The men's varsity between Cambridge and Oxford. 104th time this fixture has been played. For Sega, taking over the blue line, it's offside. So we're heading back just outside the circle. I think Hazarai just encroached in the Cambridge zone. Draw won by Oxford, but it will be Koenig, the captain Ivan Grega. Play forward to Tomasauskas. Tomasauskas! That was blocked by Turpey. Frozen up by Eli Harris-Trent. Puck drop won by Oxford. But Cambridge with Grega using the skates effectively. And that's out of play. That's going to be delay of game penalty. Awarded to Oxford 22, the captain, Matthew Downer. Yep, confirmation there from our referee Fraley. 2 minutes for delay of game. Cambridge on the power play. So if the puck leaves the ice from your defensive zone, that is a delay of game penalty. If it leaves through neutral ice, it is not. So sometimes you will see the puck leave the playing surface, and it is not delay of game, and you know why. Ivan Grega picks it up from behind his own net. Cambridge on the power play for the first time this evening. Limbach-Stokin, part of this first power play line. Evgeny Goncharov couldn't keep up with the pass from Limbach-Stokin. So far, early on this Cambridge penalty, or power play should I say. They are being hassled incredibly well. Varsity with a little bit of extras on Ivan Grega. Grega having a word with our match officials. Nothing called, nothing given. But straight away, you see what this means. This is ice hockey played at a very high standard. Ripped on net. Save made. Eli Harris Trent. Ivan Grega with the wrist shot from the blue line. "104 years of history. Every man on that ice trying to make a bit of their own. Kept in the zone by Grega. Scott Partington. Lindback Stokin. Grega on the blue line. Passed across to Goncharov. Already scored one today. Ripped it on net. Pad save. Eli Harris Trent. Goncharov. Pass to Lindback Stokin. Can't keep up with it. Campus. Dispossessed by Grega. 33 seconds. In fact, a penalty has been called. Tripping will be the call. We're going 4-on-4. It's the captain. Ivan Grega headed to the box. So 4-on-4 hockey for the next 31 seconds. Watch how much space there is now on the ice. As immediately off the draw for Sega, trying to generate offense. Cambridge cleared his own. It's only as far as Argoev. Goncharov. Again, hassled by Fasega. And it's Fasega again taking the body hard. On Jack Tan's shot on goal. Saved Eli Harris Trent. Using the stick to great effect. High off the glass. Oxford penalty is over. Downer out of the box. So they are on the power play. Richardson, the big man, Aidan Richardson over the blue line. Same effort. Offside is the call. J1 La had entered the Cambridge zone ahead of the puck. So we're heading outside for a face-off. 1:14 left on the Oxford power play. 1-1 in 104th men's varsity match. I'd like to extend a huge thanks to both teams for help with preparation for getting this game live on the air to you. Fasega ties him up, uses the skates to win the draw. Goncharov behind his own net. Koenig hassled. Still Jonathan Koenig. That's been caught and kept in by Downer. That was Lago with a little bit of afters on that hit. And in fact, we have a whistle. Interference is the penalty. Will that be on Niles Lager? It will be. Get the call. Interference. So interference on 53 Niles Lager. Back to 4-on-4 hockey for the next 55 seconds, and Cambridge back on the power play for 105. 1-1. 4:54 to go. 104th men's varsity match here at the Cambridge Ice Arena. Fasega, Lindback Stokin on the draw. It's once again won by Oxford. Goncharov goes to the corner. Fasega trying to clear. Scott Partington, great use of the stick. Still 4-on-4 hockey here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. Lindback Stokin, as that's going to be a penalty assessed to Scott Partington. Delayed penalty, Johnny Parker. So we've got 4-on-3 hockey now. Scott Partington heading to the box. So Oxford on the 4-on-3 power play for the next 28 seconds. 4:28 left, first period of play here for Sega. Going up against Lucas Maddalena. Sega has it in the Cambridge corner. And that's going to be another penalty called on Jeffrey Sega. Holding the stick will be the call. We're heading to 3-on-3 hockey. And just listen to the crowd. Sega happy to play the villain of the piece. Ivan Grega, he's got 16 seconds left on his penalty, and then it'll be 4-on-3 for Cambridge. You have to question, well, what's been going on here the last couple of minutes? So 3-on-3 hockey, draw won by Cambridge. Remember, a goal will release a penalty from the box. Maddalena behind his own goal. Goncharov. Great use of the body there, Lindback Stoking. Greger's penalty has expired. Cambridge on the 4-on-3. A huge play at the body. Goncharov back to his own blue line. Finds Lindback Stoking. Off of the skate of Ivan Greger. 4-on-3 hockey for the next 44 seconds. Goncharov to the stick of Lindback Stoking, playing it tape to tape. Lindback Stoking goes for the forehand, can't get the shot away. Great defense from Oxford. That's been tapped onto goal. Agariv putting in a shift on the defensive end. Johnny Parker dumps that in. Lindback Stoking coming for a change. Along all the length of the ice. Goncharov will allow for a change for Oxford. We got another 10 seconds of 4-on-3 hockey. It's with Tan. Centers. Evan Talbot can redirect in front of goal. 4-on-4 hockey now. Koenig. That's not on target. Greger not able to keep it in the zone. Scott Partington's penalty expires in about 7 seconds' time. Tied at 1. Cambridge about to head onto the short power play. Talbot rips it on goal. Great save. Harris Trent. Jonathan Koenig not able to keep up with the puck. And that will do a brilliant penalty kill from both sides. 2:14 left in the first period of play. Tomasauskas drops it back. Lindback Stoking stonewalled by Eli Harris Trent. Great blocker save with confidence. For Sega. He's got the handles. Partington, legal hit, says our referees. And linesman as Matthew Neville saves that wrister. Freezes the puck. We got 1:46 left. In period number 1, Cambridge tied 1-1 with Oxford. Jeffrey Sega has Jerome McGinley as his favourite player. Oxford in a very dangerous position right now. Sega rips it on goal, great save. Matthew Neville, a second attempt from his knees, no good that time. Shot attempt, J1 La. Cleared down as far as Lindback Stoking, who sources it across ice. Morosi on the forecheck, Partington. That's going to be cleared as far as Jonathan Koenig. Oxford on the offense. Cambridge able to clear the zone. 1:05 left in the period. That's been picked up by Lindback Stoking. Partington not able to catch up with it. Good use of the body there by Ryu. Ivan Greger rips it on goal. Missed misses everything. Koenig. Morosi goes for the redirect in front of net. And now Henry Ryu, 35 seconds. Great defensive work so far, great save. Matthew Neville redirects that behind goal. 25 seconds left in period number 1. Tamsauskas gets it over the blue line. Tamsauskas has support. It's behind the Oxford goal, 15 seconds. Period number 1 of the 104th men's varsity match. And that's going to clear the Cambridge zone. It won't go as far as icing, and that's going to do it. Period 1 is in the books. Cambridge 1, Oxford 1 after 20.
The sound of a distant whistle still whisks me away to those glorious days defined by the freedom to play. Remember the crunch of boots on frozen mud, the cheeks flushed feel of a fresh adrenaline flood. Cheers, the peace, the rhythm a heartbeat keeps, the glistening early light while the city sleeps, the rush of every challenge, tackle, shot, the thrill of giving everything you've got, the bonds of friendship forged in sweat and grit, the taste of victory, savouring every bit. The strength we gain through sport may never fade, and this rings true at every level played. The times where stress and pressure take their toll, empowered by the chance to take control. An open goal, a world of opportunity, of purpose and perspective, and community, of confidence, resilience and pride. The space to breathe, the strength you find inside. In any place, however big or small, we all belong, and sport belongs to all.
Welcome back inside the Cambridge Ice Arena. 104th men's varsity match. Cambridge, Oxford. Going head to head. It's all for the King Edwards VII trophy. As we are on the hunt for hockey pucks in the box. Both sides make their way back out onto the ice. We're tying at 1. The Oxford goal scored by Sean Hazarai, assisted by Henry Ryu, and number 53, Nils Lager. The Cambridge goal scored on an absolute ripper of a shot, clapped in by Evgeny Goncharov from the blue line, assisted Martin Limbach-Stokin. We're going to take on a little tour of the Cambridge Ice Arena with our gimbal cam. A great arena, great facility, opened just a couple of years ago, and of course so much thanks must go to the Richardson family. Aidan Richardson playing for the Dark Blues today of Oxford. As the final skate before second period action resumes. Getting a look at Eli Harris-Trent. He's had himself a game so far. Gone into action numerous times. That's John Sullett, photographer extraordinaire of Oxford. Redirected back to the Oxford box. And the top line of Cambridge are on the ice. Limbach-Stokin will take the tip. He's flanked by Samu Morosi and Scott Partington, the American. He's got a great breakaway goal against the Devils last time out. Going against Jeffrey Fasega. The draw won by Oxford. They're straight onto offense. Fasega offside, not able to draw it back over the blue line. Goalies both taking a trip out of net to the boards and to settle them, also to get a bit of warmth back into them. Oh, huge open ice hit delivered by Niles Lager. Limbach-Stokin, Partington comes away with it. Partington into the offensive zone for Cambridge. Kept alive by Morosi, rips it on net into the glove of Eli Harris-Trent. He freezes it up, headed for a face-off in the Cambridge offensive zone. 1 plays 1. It will be Tan. Loses out on the draw. Oxford able to clear the zone. Ivan Grega sends it back in. No offside called because it went straight to an Oxford stick. Pulled down by Madalona. Tamasauskas hassling on the forecheck. Tan picks it up. Good stick save. Harris-Trent. Turpey behind his own goal. That's going to be picked up by Madalena. Sends it back around. Tamasauskas can't keep up with it. As Lager clears the zone. Tan loses his stick. Dumped back in by Cambridge. Changes coming. Goncharov and Parker back in. Fasega behind his own goal. Real grinder performance from Fasega so far. Leaves the zone. Parker dumps it back in. Jeffrey Fasega. Using his pace up the ice. Dispossessed well. Parker clears it. As far as Hargrave. Just off the stick of Talbot. Behind for Thomas Griffiths. The Welshman. Goes corner to corner. Loses out to Henry Ryu. Hargrave. Out the zone. Tape pass to Griffiths from Goncharov. Whipped in on goal. Never challenging Harris Trent. Into the Cambridge defensive zone. Tipped away. Bachkala. Centers goal! Scored! Henry Ryu. 2-1. Oxford lead it. Henry Ryu rips it home. On the assist, George Bachkala. Bachkala doing his DPhil, works in cancer diagnosis. Just wanted to mention that. But right now, it's all about the hockey shot on goal. Then back Stoken. Ivan Grega. Keeping it out of the zone. Budgell losing his skate for a moment. Clears the zone. Morosi one-on-one with Norton. Out to the blue line with Grega. Grega rips it on net. Save made. Partington, and that's through to the goalie. Eli Harris-Trent freezes the puck. Oxford lead for the second time this evening. Cambridge looking for the sweep. The women won it 6-3 in the 39th women's varsity match. Madalena tries to get the shot through, doesn't. Tomasowski, oh, huge open ice hit for Sega, and it's been frozen. Madalena, the alternate captain. Yeah, a good clean hit by Jeffrey for Sega. He goes and checks in on Tan. Sega, I mean, one of the biggest players on the ice. It's Tan, one of the smaller shots on goal. Comes off the air conditioning unit, I think that's what that is. Hanging above the ice, so we'll do it again. On the right circle, won by Oxford, but kept in the zone by Madalena. 10. Taken by net again for Sega. Great use of the body. Middles. Through on goal. And that's going to be frozen up once again. Harris Trent called into action. Equal to basically everything so far. Just one goal on him. For period 3, we'll have, hopefully, the shot stats, as that's won by Oxford. Clears the zone. Ivan Grega going back for it. No icing. Thomas Griffiths using his skate. Oh! No goal. Somehow it stays out. Harris Trent was out of home. But somehow, great block there, diving effort, Jonathan Koenig. This game has come alive once again, Jan. Great stick work by Christian Norton. Behind the Oxford goal. Kept in by Goncharov, dumped back into the corner. Cleared out. Goncharov once again, keeping it in the zone. Talbot to Tan. My apologies, that was Jan. Parker. Johnny Parker. Lindback Stoking had a fine game against the Devils. Parker has to retreat, and offside has been whistled. So to the face-off circle we go. 15-12 left in the second period here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. Been won by Lindback Stoking, dumped in by Parker. Morosi takes the body. Gets the crowd on their feet once more. Full-blooded men's hockey. The biggest fixture in British University ice hockey. And it must be said, certainly the most historic in all of British hockey. Oxford clears the zone. Goncharov will have time, but will be harassed. That comes off. Well, referees didn't call the puck leaving the ice surface. Partington through on goal. Partington rips it. Save made. And the goalie's best friend, the post, came up big for him there. Ivan Gregor at the blue line, rips it on net. Off the mask of Trent Harris. And they'll check in with Eli Harris-Trent. As the Cambridge fans making their voice heard, they know how big a moment in the game this is. Cambridge in the ascendancy, they trail by one. Fasega wins the draw. Tomasowskis ties it up. Cambridge. Gallego rips it on net. Into the body, out of the body. Tomasowskis in the corner. Fasega. He's going to come over the blue line with it. Koenig, it's still Fasega. Jeffrey Fasega. He's got support. Great stick check by Ivan Gregor. Battling with it in front of goal. Goes to the opposite corner. Oxford now clears the zone only as far as Argiv. Fasega finds Honig Rosario, rips it on net, always going wide. Tomasowskis. Effective stick lift that time by Honig Rosario. Now Ryu rips it on goal, great save, and that's come off of the mask of Matthew Neville. As soon as it hits the mask of the goalie, we take a time, make sure the mask isn't damaged, make sure the goalie is okay. Because although, you know, obviously it's a cage, it's away from their face, there's foam padding in the goalie's mask. Firstly, that puck is traveling, and secondly, pucks can get through, things can be dented, so safety first. Matt Neville given a moment to regain his composure, and we're back underway. Oxford rip it on goal. Parker sends it back around to Goncharov. Jan can't keep up with it. Dinked back in by Oxford. That's been turned over. La, J1 La gets it on goal. Blocker save. Thomas Griffiths, good use of the body by the Welshman. 12:20 left in the second period. It leaves the zone. Goncharov not able to keep it in. Johnny Parker not able to take it in. And now J1 Law not able to keep up with that puck. He was so close, would have been a great opportunity. Right in front. Pad save, and he'll gladly hold on to that. Matt Neville keeping Cambridge within one with a pair of great saves. Out to the blue line, Turpey, and that's going to clear the zone. Partington is chasing. Agariv sends it around. Good use of the body. Stays in the zone. Partington wants to get his name up in lights. Partington shoots it on goal. Save. Lindback Stokin tries to center. Koenig rips it through. Oh, great save again. Harris Trent. Put to the opposite corner. Ivan Grega. A long one. Clears everything. No icing. Can't keep up with Samu Morosi. Koenig using the boards to send it down into the Oxford zone. Great stick with by Grega. It's with Honing Rosario. As that's offside. Puck left the zone. Forsega did not. 10:48 left in another breakneck period of Cambridge Varsity ice hockey. Cambridge trail 1-2 Oxford. So the pizzas are in the house. Forsega headed to the box. Tripping is the call. Here is the linesman Blackwell with the call. And I think with the conversations happening with Downer and Fraley and our Lindback Stokin as an alternate captain, he can come over and check. So I think our officials have waved off the penalty. The Oxford box is currently empty. And that's why there are 3 officials on the ice. Talk things over, make sure you make the right decision. That's okay. As the puck leaves the playing surface, we're going to have another face-off. Changes both sides. Okay, next year's Varsity will be hosted in Oxford. But for right now, Cambridge hosting the 104th men's Varsity. And again, if you missed it earlier, go and check out the 39th women's Varsity. I won't spoil the result, but for people of the same persuasion, they'll love it. Others, they won't love the result, but they'll love the game. Tan gets a shot on goal, wide. Ivan Grega trying to keep it in the zone, it won't go. Koenig dumps it back in. Talbot on the forecheck. Thomas Griffiths. That's been picked up by Nils Lager. 1 point in this game already. Assist on the opening goal of the game. Good use of the body, both teams. Koenig puts it behind the goal for Sega. Oh, great stick work there. Safety first from Matthew Neville. Over the blue line, Lindback Stokin. Never looking likely from there that time. Morosi not able to keep up with it. Sent around back by Lager. Stays in the zone, a big hit. Hand stay down, shot on goal, can't go. Still shot. And it goes wide of the net. Evgeny Goncharov, 1 goal in this contest. Ripped on net, save and held. Lindback stoking. A little bit of afters with Samu Morosi. And one of the Oxford defensemen didn't get a clear look on who. But this means a lot. I've said it before, I'll say it again. 104 years of history in this fixture. Both sides know that is history to be made for themselves. Dumped back in behind goal by Koenig. Tomaszewskis. Madalena. Save made by the stick. Ivan Grega loses his skate. Luckily for him, does not clear the zone, otherwise Budgel would have been through, likely one-on-one. Van Grega dumps it back in for Cambridge. Tomaszewskis taking it to the corner. Out of play. It goes. 8:29 left, period number 2. One plays 2. Not cagey, both sides are throwing everything they've got at it. Close encounter though here in Cambridge Ice Arena. Again, capacity crowd here in this arena. Getting to enjoy one of the biggest games on the calendar. Shot on goal, saved, and a double save. Brilliant work, Eli Harris-Trent, the American from Austin, Texas, keeping Oxford in the lead. In his pre-game notes, he says thank you to his dad and to Henry Middlebrook, without whom none of this would have been possible for the netminder. Ready to go at it again. Talbot wins the draw. Thomas Griffiths not able to direct the shot on goal for Sega behind his own net. He's got excellent skating, good stick handling, beautiful tape-to-tape pass. Honig Rosario, he loses out though. Parker, Oxford, can they keep up the offensive pressure? They've been under a lot of defensive pressure the last couple of minutes. Neville behind his own goal to stop it. Johnny Parker. Thomas Griffiths, the Welshman over the blue line, tries to find a centering pass that's been picked up by Ryu. Ryu is the reason Oxford lead it right now, rips it on net, wide of goal. Johnny Parker heading to the corner to go and pick it up, 7:30 left in the period. Jan over the blue line, Evgeny Goncharov, the defenseman, in about as offensive a position as you can find. Partington, still Partington. Henry Ryu picks up that puck. Morosi trying to get a shot on goal. Grayson Turpey using the body. Goncharov to the bench. And back Stokin looked to rip one on net. Skate blade in the way. Out of bounds. 6:52 left, period number 2. Slow line change there from Oxford as Richardson makes his way. Shot on net, save. Harris-Trent using the shoulder. Comes off his pads. Partington directs it on goal. Can't make it through a sea of dark blue bodies. Now Cambridge with some defending to do. They clear the zone. Jonathan Koenig dumps it forward. Not sent around. Lindback Stokin finds Partington. Gregor at the blue line. Rips it through. Pad save from the Texan. Kevin McGlynn is the favourite player of Eli Harris-Trent. The 20-year-old netminder standing on his head right now. As it stands, he is my favourite for the Player of the Game award. Still a lot of hockey left for that to be confirmed. Face off, won by Oxford, and comprehensively so. They cleared a zone. Madalena on the forecheck on that occasion, but Oxford with time in their own zone to regroup. Goes all the way down the ice. Parker must have taken a touch on its way through. No icing called. Cambridge clear their zone. Casual from Norton. Gets away with it. As the captain downer. 5:22. A moment of calm in what has been a frantic game. Tamasauskas trying to break that calm, taking over the blue line. It's with Madalena. Madalena doesn't go for the shot, goes round back, loses the handle, has it eye, and now it's Fasega. Fasega! Save Mays. Neville. Evgeny Goncharov misses everything. Icing's been waved off though, took a touch on the way through. Yan. Still Yan. Shot, goal! Score! A moment of genius. Jack Yan, something out of nothing. Jack Yan ties us up at 2. And just like that, this game is reset with 4:35 left in the second. Jack Yan ties it up. We'll do it again at the face-off circle. Player was whistled off by Farley. Lindback Stokin going to go against Henry Ryu. Lindback Stokin wins the draw. Johnny Parker sent into his own zone. Just like that, Oxford already trying to get that goal back. Whipped across the face of goal. And the blue line sent back around the Cambridge goal. Ryu in the corner, centering. Goncharov. It's a clapper from the blue line. Missing everything. Turpey, great. Blocked by Scott Partington. Brave, brave play from Partington. Knows exactly what is at stake in this game. The whole season builds towards varsity. Same for every single athlete that plays for both of these universities. Everything in view of playing against Oxford or Cambridge for history and for bragging rights. Ivan Grega sends it the length of the ice. Icing's been waved off. Lindback Stokin. That's a really good defensive. No, Lindback Stokin still has it. Looking to give Cambridge lead for the first time. Grega. That touches the roof. Out of bounds. Out of play. We're tied at 2. 3:17 left. Second period of action here in the Cambridge Ice Arena. So glad to have you along with us for this one on the Cam Sports YouTube page. Jonathan Connor's going to press Richardson. Great job. Slapped in by Madalena. It's going to go to Tamasauskas. Grega rips it out of play. Good blocker save. Eli Harris. Trent. Very used to the stick, but this is what a period we are seeing for Cambridge. They conceded relatively early, but since then they have put on the pressure in front of their home crowd. That is not what you want. 3 minutes left in the second. That doesn't make its way all the way through. Goncharov forced in behind his own goal. Tamsauskas centering past to Tan. 2-on-2. Tan rips it on goal. Save made by the Texan. Parker does well. It's back into the Oxford defensive zone. Held up along the far boards. 2:18 left. Period number 2. Oxford won a penalty. It is not coming their way. Richardson trying to bring the puck out. Stays in his own. Great body check there by Madalena. Campus rips it on goal. Wide. Cambridge got a little lucky there. If that touches the stick of Eric Budge. Oh! Shots over by Parker. Parker just directing it on net. Tan. His battle with Fasega. Fasega, another comprehensive victory in that one. Big collision in the open ice. Can't keep it in the zone. Koenig. 1:30 left. Period number 2 here in the Varsity. Goes the length of the ice. Ivan Grega. Cambridge just able to escape the zone in time. Thomas Griffiths centers. Save made. And somehow it stays out. And in fact, in the glove of Eli Harris-Trent. That is incredible. 58.9 seconds remaining in this second period of play. My lord, what a game is unfolding. Another face-off win for Oxford in their own zone. But that's on his far. Johnny Parker rips it on net. Partington directs in front, can't put it on goal. Lean back Stoken. Somebody lost the skate there, 43.3. Johnny Parker, it leaves the zone. Great battling. Henry Hughes shoots on goal, Neville saves, a huge save for Matt Neville, 30 seconds left. Period number 2, Partington puts it on goal. Stick save, Harris-Trent. Nothing getting by him right now. 20 seconds left in the period. It's cleared all the way down the ice from Oxford. That is going to be icing. We've got 14 seconds. We're heading back to the Oxford zone. Madalena losing out to Ryu. 10 seconds. To the blue line, Ivan Grega rips it on net. Great glove save, Eli Harris-Trent. 4.7 seconds left in period number 2. Cambridge. What a performance they've put in this second period. Equal to just about everything Eli Harris-Trent. Face-off win by Cambridge. Tamsauskas got a stick on the puck, and that's gonna do it. Period number 2. It's in the books. Cambridge, Oxford, we're tied at 2. We'll be back for third period of action of the 104th Men's Varsity in just about 10 minutes time. Welcome back into the Cambridge Ice Arena. We are tied at 2 in 104th men's varsity game. But let's cast our mind back just a couple of hours to the 39th women's varsity game. I am lucky to be joined by Yoa Hoshizaki, the captain of the Cambridge University Blues, and Julie Cadini, the goaltender. So starting with you, Yoa, just talk us through your feelings. A huge win in the biggest game of them all.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible win. We really stepped up and delivered, and I'm really proud of the girls. Like, we all were able to position correctly and win all the battles and really stay calm and play the game we set out to play today.
Now, Julie, you played the first and the third period. First period, of course, played with a blind puck. I mean, how was that experience for you?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I mean, we played a little bit with the puck before. It kind of changes the game. It's a lot more on the ice and just making sure I'm in position. And so we practiced that for this eventuality, and I'm glad it paid off.
And of course, you know, you transitioned out the game from the blind puck in the first to just the regulation puck for the other two periods. As a goalie, how did you find that adaptation? Obviously, you played the third, to the second half, back into the third.
Yeah, no, I mean, the speed just changes so much, and it goes from being a really down-low game to a really up-high game, and because that's the way to score. And so, I mean, I hope I adapted okay, but the pace was hard to adapt to, but yeah, we made it somehow.
And you're, of course, from your point of view, as a skater.
Yeah, I mean, we prepared for this moment because we knew that we were going to have this unique experience, and the players just adapted. We really told the players that the game was going to change and they had to prepare for it. It was going to speed up, it was going to be more positioning game, and they adapted, and we were able to manage all the threats that we had in front of us.
Well, massive congratulations to you both on a historic 39th victory in the Coin Cup, the women's varsity.
4 in a row?
Yeah.
So, I mean, very quickly, just how does that feel, you know, to win it so regularly in recent years?
Unbelievable, unbelievable. We live for this moment.
Yeah, I mean, we trained all throughout COVID, and it was a shame we didn't get varsity last year, so we came back and really brought it this year.
Of course, everything comes to this game, and we're about to get back underway with the 104th men's varsity. Just your whole season comes down to this, and you guys took it away. I mean, that's got to feel amazing.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, yes it does. Thanks.
Very quickly, prediction?
Prediction. Cambridge.
Yeah, all on Cambridge.
Obviously Cambridge.
Well, a massive thank you to you two. That was Yoa Hoshizaki and Julie Cadini, victors in the 39th women's varsity match. As we've got a save made already, the Texan is doing the business. He has stopped now 49 shot attempts on goal, conceding just 3. He is playing an absolute beauty. Without hyperbole, this is up there with the most impressive goaltending performances I have seen in many, many years. Partington. That goes all the way out. Parker finds Goncharov. Final 20 minutes. And like we've just heard from Hoshizaki and Cadini, the whole season, every game, every moment comes to this. And they get to play it every year. It's Goncharov just off the top of the perspex. Which is why, you know, there's a physical encounter, especially in this men's game. For Sega. Partington, some great defensive work, no call on the ice. Getting Goncharov. Parker, oh, huge check for Sega. Perfectly clean and legal. Squared him up, absolutely level Johnny Parker. And that's been picked up in front of goal, ripped on net. Neville makes the save. Cambridge looking to clear the zone with Tan, they do. Both sides making changes. It's been batted down by Koenig. Tamsauskis going to come away with it for the Cambridge Blues. Tan has it, backhand forehand off his stick. Great defensive hustle shown by Henry Ryu. To the blue line, Gregor. And that's going to clear the zone. It's a foot race, going to be won by the buck. Icing is the goal. "18 minutes left in the big one." Of course, if it remains tied, 5 minutes overtime period, and then a shootout. Will we get there? Oxford bringing it up the ice, but all the way back down to their defensive zone. Johnny Parker at his own blue line. Tape to tape pass. Talbot rips it on net. Again, another great hit by Fasega. How many times have we said that this evening? Parker sends it back to the blue line. Goncharov. Fasega. Sorry, Richardson. Laying in the body. Fasega has it behind his own goal. Partington. Applying pressure. Lindback Stokin. Oh, it's turned over. Morosi rips it on goal. So casual, Eli Harris Trent. 20 years of age, playing in one of the biggest fixtures in the ice hockey calendar in this country. And he's making it look so easy. Draw won by Lindback Stokin. Ivan Gregor finds Partington. Tries to rip it on goal. Goes behind. And that's blocked. Oh, and we got a bit of afters. And we're going to go. Hargreave wrapping up Morosi. And I'm not certain what sparked that. But whenever play goes around the goal, you're going to see stuff like this. So we got a couple of offsetting penalties. On penalty box duty here, we're going to hear from the referee. 2 minutes either side for roughing is the call. Samu Morosi in the box for Cambridge. In the Oxford box, looking like number 90, Mikhail Agarev. Again, not entirely certain what sparked all of that. We are going to 4-on-4 hockey. And in fact, there are 2 penalties being assessed to Oxford. So yes, Cambridge are on the power play. Number 16, Grayson Turpey, sent to the bin. Roughing the call on Grayson Turpey as well. Cambridge with the 4-on-3. Fasega finds Ryu. Tries to centre it again to Ryu. As a whistle. Play is blown dead. Partington is heading to the box.
And they've got 4 on the pitch anyway.
So Scott Partington to the bin. Second penalty of the game for him. So now we're going 3-on-3 hockey. Confusion reigns. So I think so. Oxford certainly were playing before. That's been highlighted by us in the box when there were 2 penalties awarded to Oxford. I'm not too sure if much can be done at this point. Opportunity for the Cambridge fans to make themselves known. So Oxford on the 4-on-3. As Oxford now only have 1 penalty assessed. That number 16 Grayson Turpey penalty has been removed. So 4-on-3 hockey for the next minute 34. Fasega has it behind the Cambridge goal. Downer. Ripped on goal, Ryu. Save made. Lager. Downer at the blue line. Ripper from the blue line by Ryu. No good. That's going to go all the way around. That's going to leave the Cambridge zone. Madalona able to get off the ice. Lindback Stokin for Sega now for Oxford. Jobs it back to Ryu. 52 seconds to survive for Cambridge. The next goal in this contest will be enormous. Ripped on net, save made. Goncharov not able to clear. Offside is the call. And in fact, we've got a player down on the ice. He stays down on the ice, trying to see exactly who that is. That will be the captain, Ivan Grega, down on the ice. And again, a lot of the banging that you can hear, we are right next to the Cambridge box. Grega able to leave the ice under his own steam. He's headed to the bench. This is absolutely not what Cambridge want. They do not want to be without their captain, one of their most influential players on both sides, by the way, offense and defense. You know, the power in his shot from the blue line, as well as his defensive presence. A very cool-headed player, Ivan Grega. So again, officials talking it over with Lindback Stokin as an alternate captain. And Matthew Downer, he wears the C on his chest. Eric Carlson is his favourite player. From St. John, Newfoundland is Downer. And it must be noted, his work back home in his native Canada on the COVID-19 response. We all thank him for the work he has done during this pandemic. Ripped on net. A save, a double save. Morosi. Oxford, 16 seconds left on the penalty. Ripped on goal. Save made by Matt Neville. And again, takes one off the cage. 9 seconds. Both benches very animated. $14.50. We have only had 5 minutes and 4 seconds of play in period number 3. But that's what it means. 104 years history. Keep saying it. Cannot be understated. King Edward's VII Trophy. A man who played hockey for both of these universities established this varsity fixture. Never actually played in a varsity himself, but he was absolutely fundamental to the game and the growth of the game in Britain. There is an issue with Neville's helmet. So, by the looks of it, goalies wear a perspex net guard. Well, some goalies. In fact, if you were to be able to see Eli Harris Trent, he actually does not wear the net guard. But it looks like Matthew Neville does, and that's just attached, really simply by some plastic or whatever, around a hole in the lower area of the cage. That's been hit, that's snapped off one of those, and you can't just have a bit of dangling perspex. So that's probably going to be removed or reattached. It is not mandatory, but I know a lot of goalies like to protect it. He also wears a neck protector as well as the additional neck shield. So the neck protector sits flush to your throat, essentially. So he will be going the rest of the way without that additional perspex shield. 9 seconds of 3-on-4 hockey. Gregor back on the ice, great to see. He stayed on the ice surface for a long time. Morosi back on, as is Argiev. Morosi chasing down the puck on the forecheck, lays the body in. Gregor. Forsega, ripped on net, goes over. We are back to full strength hockey, 5-on-5. Partington taking it out of his own zone, over the blue line. Ripped on goal, big hit. Very big hit, and that's going to be a... Well, we'll see if a penalty's assessed. Morosi stays down. Huge hit to Morosi. And he takes himself under his own steam. And he's rightly applauded as he does so. No penalty assessed on the play, just a real heavy, open eyes hit. And in some leagues, I'm not going to name any names, but in some leagues, that kind of thing, that just starts a fight there and then. Hasn't happened here, because that's just part of the game. Koenig sends it into the Oxford zone. 14-15 left in the final period of play. So much has happened in so little time. Tomzauskas plays it off the boards. Madalena chasing it in. Argiev. Put on goal. Good save, a second good save. As Harris Trent not had heaps to do so far in the third, Eli Harris Trent. But he is equal to everything coming his way. Battle in the corner. Cambridge come away with it, ripped on goal. No good. Off the mark was Jack Yan. Scorer of the second goal. We got a penalty coming. Shot on it, saved. Play will be whistled down. Jeffrey Forsega heading to the box. I think that's going to be an interference call. 2 minutes in the penalty box. Jeffrey Fasega, interference was the call. Cambridge go on the power play. It leaves the zone, so an early victory for Oxford in this power play. Penalty kill. Gregor receives it once more. Gives it to Lindback Stoken, who is dispossessed by Henry Ryu. Played very high level hockey growing up, played Yale prep. Played high-level junior hockey. Lindback Stoken takes it all the way. Shot on goal. Save made. Stick save. And a penalty. You see exactly who it's been assessed on. Scott Partington. Interference is the call. If you ever hear a big clicking noise, it's just me opening up the penalty box. Pulling double duty behind a mic. 2 plays 2. 12:32 left. 104th men's varsity. Most historic game of ice hockey in this country. Certainly the biggest university fixture of the year. Up there with the biggest just in general. Great forward checking by Madalena. But Agariv still able to come away with it. It's in the Cambridge zone. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 47 seconds. Then it will be Oxford on the power play. Put tamely on net. Was never going to pose much of an issue. Ryan Tan goes through, rips through and goal. Great save. Batted away. Harris Trent. Johnny Parker dumping it back in. Lager dumps it behind the Cambridge goal. 12 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Then we'll have about 40 seconds of the Oxford power play. Madalena sends it around behind the goal. Fasega back into Fasega, always a danger, has made such an impact in this game already. That's been cleared by Madalena. Went straight into the bench, but it won't be delay a game. I don't think it left the playing surface initially off his stick. It took a massive deflection on his way. So it's just going to be a face-off in Cambridge defensive zone. 2 plays 2. Centre cross, Downer. Pad save, Neville. Ryu showing off that skating ability. Cleared the zone only as far as Downer at the red line. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Johnny Parker under pressure. Partington back in, the American. We are back to full strength hockey. 5-on-5. 2 plays 2 here in Cambridge Ice Arena. Oxford with Henry Ryu. That's great pressure, Lindback Stoken. And now we're going to see a little bit of shoving. I think the referees, they're going to come together, they're going to talk things over. From my point of view, and it is just my point of view, no foul, no penalties there. You've got a player on the ice. He can't get out of the way. Got a puck near him. Got to make a play at the puck. All in all, hockey has prevailed. 10-11 remaining, period number 3. Tied at 2. Next goal could win it. Limbach Stokin. Cambridge on the offense. Shot on goal. Does not get past Niles Lager. Doesn't even make it through to the net. That comes off the netting above the glass. We've got a face-off. Talbot, Campus, won by Cambridge. Oxford have it though in their own zone. Lager. Icing, we're going back to the Oxford zone. Parker, Richardson for Oxford. Been taken in by Hazarai, who got the scoring underway this evening for Oxford. Big checks, Talbot sends Campus down the ice with that check from behind. Tan is the reason we're tied at 2. Loses the handle. It's in front of goal. Talbot, shot on net, can't go. But more good pressure from Cambridge. Gregor, always going wide. Koenig at the blue line. Rips it on net, great save, he's still batting around. And there is probably a stick jabbed in on the play. Eli Harris-Trent goes down, writhing in pain. Hopefully he is okay. This is a sport with sharp blades and sticks and jammed in places. And it can seriously hurt, and you know, we've seen some injuries in this sport. We're going to take a moment just whilst he is receiving treatment. We'll be back in a couple of moments. 2 plays 2, and 104th men's varsity match. Welcome back into the Cambridge Ice Arena. I'm sure you understand why we made the decision to take a quick break there. The good news, the great news, Eli Harris-Trent is back on his feet, back under his own steam. He's put his lid on and he's ready to go back to work. I tell you, goaltenders, they are built different. Hockey players. Well, you know that story. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but he's back. Everybody's happy for him to continue. And Oxford win the draw in their own zone. Johnny Parker trying to, well, it's going to go into the Cambridge zone, in fact. Yevgeny Goncharov sends it around the near side boards. Tan, they clear the zone, Cambridge. Fasega. Puck bounces on him, has to use the body. Good clean hockey. Goncharov scored one from there already, great kick save. Trent Harris in front of goal, gets the pad to it again, creates that seal, keeps his pads stuck to the ice. Parker with Ryu, Ryu centers, no goal, good collision behind the net. Ripped on net by Fasega. That's going to come out of the zone. Dumped back in by Nils Lager. 7:43 left. 2-2. Matthew Downer. Next goal could win it. Downer! Always going wide. And now, Lindback Stoken. Great stick work. Great defending. Still opportunity. And Oxford clearing anybody out from in front of their goal. Morosi stays down for a moment. Now, who was it? It was Wade Campus. Brilliant poke check. What? I mean, you do not want Martin Lindback Stoken on a breakaway if you are an Oxford fan right now. Wade Campus got his stick in there. And I mean, you wouldn't bet against Eli Harris-Trent. Over 50 saves in this contest. But Lindback Stoken. Stoken wins the draw. Gregor rips it on net. High off the top of the glass. Koenig tries to center in front. That was blocked on the way through. Scott Partington. There's a battle around on balls. Tries to go for the wraparound. Another pad save, Harris-Trent. Again, I've mentioned it a couple of times, that seal, just goalies getting their pads down, make sure nothing can slip underneath. We saw a couple of goals that were goalies not able to get that seal secure quite early enough. Eli Harris-Trent making absolutely no mistakes with that one here tonight in the biggest game of them all. Goncharov. Back Stoken, Johnny Parker tries to send it back into the zone for Cambridge. 6:53 to go in the contest. We're tied at 2. Next goal surely wins it. Partington gets by Nils Lager. Lindback Stoken sends it around. Thomas Griffiths. He's all alone, Thomas Griffiths, in a sea of dark blue. No hands raised on the play. Good, clean hockey. Jan through the legs of Honig Rosario. Fasega. And that's out of bounds. And I'm not too sure which Cambridge staff member that is on the end of the bench, but he had a scary moment just then. Talbot Campus has been won by Cambridge, but Oxford regained possession immediately. Ivan Gregor, the captain, sends it in behind the goal. Koenig at the blue line. Tame effort in the end. And now Downer. 2-on-1 breakaway. Centers can't keep up to it. Richardson. Agariv. The body check. head first into the boards, no call on the ice. And Cambridge get it out of their zone. Jan, the foot race, loses out. Argouive needs to be careful, don't want to give away a penalty right now. Great stick work, Goncharov. Dumped in high. Offside is cleared. As Hazarai, the first goal scorer in today's game, was that dumped it in. Tamsauskas. Gonna put the pressure on Tamsauskas. Picks it up in front of goal. Simon, shot, save! And the reprieve for Oxford. Oh me, oh my, if Tan would have been able to get hold of that like he wanted to for Sega. Still for Sega. Hunter Rosario battling in front of the net with Goncharov. It's still for Sega in the corner. Now he's coming around goal. Good use of the body, Johnny Parker. Tamsauskas battling. And that's held up on the board, Johnny Parker. Tan picks it up in the middle. Lager takes over for Oxford. 4:40 remaining in this one. The tension is building with every passing moment. Ivan Grega only as far as halfway. Lager dumps it in. Goncharov. Tan, great use of the body by Gerson Turpey, and that is offside. Just left the zone. 4:16 to play. A lot of tense looking hockey fans in this arena. As we're back underway. Partington rips it on net, great save. Cambridge not able to get a second chance opportunity. We're under 4 minutes to play. In the biggest one of them all, men's 104th varsity, Cambridge tied 2-2 with Oxford. And back Stoken rips it on net, score! And just listen to that. Martin Lindback-Stoken makes it 3-2. Cambridge lead it. How big is this? Martin Lindback-Stoken's second point in the game. Assist goes Scott Partington, his first points in the contest. Is that it? Don't dare say it, don't dare think it. 3 plays 2, 3:45 to go. And we got a whole new contest right now. Cambridge. We're back underway. 104th men's varsity. Cambridge lead it 3-2 with 3:40 left in the contest. They're playing for the King Edward VII trophy for Sega. Getting tied up with Goncharov. No play, no whistle. These referees know what this game means to both these sides. Cambridge, they clear the zone. It's a foot race. Icing has not been called. We're in the corner. Shuttering burst, shot and goal. Always going wide from Johnny Parker. Ripped side netting. A little bit of communication, bit of conversation behind the net. What a game this has been. We've still got 3 minutes and 8 seconds at least of action. To the blue line, Gregor. Can't get it through a sea of bodies. Tamsauskas battling with it. Tamsauskas rips it on net. Save made. Eli Harris-Trent. Cambridge. Actually, in fact, Oxford coming away with it. It's Richardson. His family have done so much for this. Cambridge Ice Arena. Madalena taking it the other way into the Cambridge offensive zone for Cambridge. Cleared out. Hazarai has a goal in this game already. Shot on goal, Campus. Always going over. Tried to go for a cheeky backhander. Was not happening for him that time. Oxford. And again, just listen to these Cambridge fans. They know exactly what this means. Varsity victory. It's a historic thing. And full Blues honours are awarded to the player of the game. As this a redirect in front of goal, doesn't go. Cornered from the blue line. Tied up behind the boards. And that's gonna do it for the moment. As Oxford, they've caught in timeout with 1:33 to go in the contest. Benches are going to talk it over. We're going to take a couple of moments. Cambridge lead it 3-2. Welcome back inside the Cambridge Ice Arena. 104th men's varsity, 1:33 left in the contest. Cambridge lead it 3-2. That goal from Martin Limbach-Stokin, his second point in the contest. Has that been the difference maker? He wins the draw. Ivan Gregos puts it on net, doesn't go. Partington. Again, another battle along the boards. Oxford have used their timeout. Cambridge still have theirs. Should they want, should they need to use it? 1:15. It's still caught up in the corner. And it's been blown dead. We're heading for a face-off. And I think it's outside of the zone. .110 to play. Again, a massive, massive thank you everybody around the world watching this fixture. Everybody in this arena. And everybody who's been part of putting this fixture and stream together, we thank you. As the play has been whistled. Puck leaves the arena. 1:02. So, if you can see right now, Eli Harris-Trent way out of his goal. Oxford deciding when to pull the goalie for an extra skater, for an extra attacker. That would make it 6-on-5, perfectly legal. We might see that if Oxford get it in their zone. We all keep an eye out for the empty net. Goncharov. And they've pulled the goalie. They have the extra skater. Partington loses it. They're not going to send Harris-Trent back out there for Sega. Great defensive play there. Tavisauskas is still in the zone. Goncharov clears, 30 seconds to play. In front, Ryu, wide a goal. Tavisauskas. Huge body check by Fasega, ripped around, doesn't go, 17 seconds. It clears the zone, Hartington, he's out alone, on the breakaway, it's goal! Scott Hartington, the empty net goal, and it's 4-2. Cambridge have won it. The Varsity is coming home. Cambridge lead it 4-2. And Cambridge, to add insult to injury, they want to talk things over. Head coach Bill Harris has a message for his team, as does his assistants Marty Palusa and Alex Lawrence. They want to talk things over with their team. The Oxford bench, now they're bringing it in with Matt Downer, wanting to talk with his players. Both sets of fans made for a great atmosphere. 9.9 seconds to go in the contest. Scott Partington, second point in the game. He assisted on the game-winning goal and adds the cherry on top. Gets the empty netter to make it 4-2. That's going to do it. Cambridge win the 104th Varsity. They will claim the King Edward VII trophy. Congratulations. And you can hear exactly what it means to these Cambridge fans. Evan Talbot getting the big reaction. Our match officials stand at center ice. Without them, this game cannot take place. What a performance, though, from Eli Harris Trent. What a star-making performance this is from him. And he is first in line again. The oldest tradition in hockey. You go to war for 60 minutes. Everything in your season, every moment of the season for your club is in preparation for Varsity. And it all ends with a handshake. Congratulations and commiserations, sportsmanship and respect. What a game that young man has had, Eli Harris Trent. And we're going to get the final save total, because we need the final save total. 72 shots on goal. He saved 68 of them. What a performance. But what a performance from Cambridge. They took the victory 4-2. For so long they had to fight back, battle back. Down 1-0, tied it up. Down 2-1, tied it up. And who knew which way it was going to go? Well, Martin Limbach-Stoken, he had some ideas, assisted by Partington, and Partington, cherry on the cake. As we prepare for our end of game ceremonies. Of course, culminating in the lifting of the King Edward VII trophy. Cambridge, Oxford, such a historic fixture. 104 years of history, and those Cambridge boys just made some of their own. For some players, this is the start of that varsity journey. For some, the end. Gregor. Leading the cheers for the opposition. Downer will do the same for Oxford. Now the awarding of player of the game. From Cambridge it has gone, from Cambridge to Oxford has gone to Jeffrey Vershage. What a performance he put in. Constant thorn in the side of this Cambridge team. He battled every shift. Ivan Gregor is player of the game for Cambridge. And the captains hugging out at centre ice. Ivan Gregor put in an absolute shift today. Stoken is awarded the shield. 2 points in the contest, an assist and a goal, the game-winning goal, made it 3-2. What a breakaway effort. Cambridge winners of the King Edward VII trophy and the 104th men's varsity. And the co-captains Matt Neville and Ivan Gregor are going to claim the trophy from their coach Bill Harris, and legend of our sport. Cambridge have won it. They are varsity champions. History has been made. And guess what? We get to do it all again next year in Oxford. Make sure you join it there. From everybody at Camp Sport, thank you for joining the broadcast. Thank you to everybody who's helped put this fixture on. And we thank you very much and wish you a good night. Cambridge have won the 104th men's varsity by a final score of 4-2 over the Oxford Men's Blues. We'll see you next year.